Good shit. Woo! Come on, Z. Blow it, baby.
This tree ain't gonna deal off you. Probably looking at me going, dig me up, put me in that house.
Cyclone Zelia live update. Winds of 285 kilometers per hour near the center of the cyclone as it approaches Port Hedland. Back to the Bureau of Meteorology, who have just issued their latest advice. Winds near the center of TC Zelia are now more than 200 kilometers per hour, with gusts of up to 285 kilometers per hour recorded. It is still moving slowly, just 8 kilometers per hour southeast towards the coast. The cyclone is expected to make landfall near or east of Port Hedland and will then take a generally southerly track over land and gradually weaken. Heavy rainfall is expected near and east of the center of the cyclone as it crosses the coast. Although a storm surge warning is still in place, the latest observations have reduced the risk of a storm surge for Port Hedland this afternoon. Tides are still likely to be significantly above normal high tide marks, with damaging waves and dangerous flooding in some low-lying areas close to the coastline. Flooded roads as rain continues to fall in the emergency zone, with residents sharing videos and photos from the scene. Pardew, which is up the coast from Port Hedland, has recorded 228 millimeters of rain in the past 24 hours. Wind gusts in Port Hedland reached about 80 kilometers per hour. Experts from across Australia are watching closely as severe tropical cyclone Zelia approaches the Pilbara coast. Professor Steve Turton, an adjunct professor of environmental geography at Central Queensland University, said he was very concerned about Port Hedland. Even buildings and infrastructure built to the highest cyclone resilience standards will suffer structural damage from the extreme winds predicted to occur in the cyclone core, he said. Turton said the system's slow progress would cause sustained strong winds and heavy rain around the core as it moved across the coast. It is too early to draw any direct link between global warming and this particular cyclone, but its rapid rate of intensification and unusually warm ocean heat content suggest that aspects of this extreme weather event may be driven by anthropogenic climate change, he said. Roadside restaurants destroyed by Cyclone Ilsa in 2023 are at risk. Winds are already strong in areas near Port Hedland, with gusts of up to 120 kilometers per hour occurring near the coastal fringes between Pardew and Wim Creek. Winds of up to 90 kilometers per hour could extend to other areas along the coast between Wallal Downs and Dampier, including the town of Karratha, home to about 17,000 people, if the track deviates from forecast. Remote areas are no stranger to cyclones. The Pardew Roadhouse, which was once again targeted, was destroyed by Cyclone Ilsa in 2023. Cyclone Ilsa was the most powerful cyclone to make landfall in Australian history at the time, and passed directly over the Pardew Roadhouse as a Category 5 system. The property was one of the few to feel the full impact of the cyclone, which moved across a sparsely populated area and spared the towns in the region.